self.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Thank you. So my name is Sonia Arora. I am from the Indian School of Business and Finance. I work in both the Career Services Division and also for the Outreach Group. So I wanted to give you everybody some information today about the actual program. ISBF, the acronym, we've been here for a period of almost 16 years now. Our founder is Dr. Jitin Chadha, and he, his whole philosophy was to have the availability of an international education in India. So the fact that you wouldn't have to go to London to get a world-class education right here in Delhi. We are a school. We are based actually in the south, in South Delhi. If any of you know it, we are on the Outer Ring Road in an area called South Extension, which is very accessible to pretty much most of Delhi. Everything is almost just 10 minutes away. So we're in a high-rise building. We're in a 4 or 5 story building there. And let me just move to the next slide. 1 second. Okay. So that was a little bit of information about ISBF itself, our founder, where we are based, where we are located. The ISBF structure is a little bit unique in the sense that we deliver the LSE curriculum within Delhi. So let me try and explain it a little bit, right? So ISBF is the actual college. We are at the top of the pyramid. The academic direction all comes from the London School of Economics, and the administrative tie-up is with the University of London. I'm trying to think if many of you are familiar with the Delhi University structure. ISBF would be the equivalent of LSR. We have our own. We have the academic direction comes from LSE, and then, like I said, the administrative tie-up is with the University of London. We are one of LSE's top featured institutions in the world, and actually, if you go on the website, you will see this. We are listed as we're the second listed. I think there's one from Singapore there. There's one from Russia, and we are the other one. This is really a testimony to how long we have been delivering this program and how long we have been doing this and how well we have been doing it. All our faculty members are of the best that we have. And a lot of the training actually comes from LSE for our teachers as well. So every year the LSE faculty come, they teach our faculty, and everybody is on the same page. And this is actually a screenshot of the LSE website where we are featured. So I want to explain a little about the curriculum. The LSE curriculum is one of the most world-renowned schools, right? And we teach exactly what is taught in London. I can't emphasize this more. Really, the only difference is you sitting in London at LSE and doing the degree, and somebody sitting in Delhi and doing the degree. The curriculum is exactly the same. Now, the testing and the way that we do the assessments is exactly the same as what is done at LSE as well. We have summatives throughout the year, and at the end of the year, we have exams just like any other school would. Now, the difference is this is not a traditional university tie-up where all the assessments are done in-house and they are all marked by the faculty based in India. The examinations come to the British Council. They are conducted at the British Council, signed and sealed. They come straight from LSE and they go straight back to the school. So none of the final assessments are done here. Everything comes from London. The students don't even sit the exams at ISBF. They're sat at the British Council. They're sealed and then they go back to London. So whoever is marking the papers in London will be marking the papers from ISBF, and the award will be the same. That is the reason. This is such an important point, because that is the reason that the degree the students get is awarded by the University of London and the London School of Economics. I am actually LSE alum. I did my law degree there, and I was actually teaching there for many years. The degree I have is exactly the same as what my students get here. One of the things I wanted to illustrate is the fact that this year alone, we've had the highest number of first class passes and upper second class passes from ISBF in the 16 years we've been running this program. So it's a true testament to the fact that, you know, we've really mastered how to teach this program here. And the level and the quality of our students as well. I mean, to get a first class honors from LSE, I met one of my students who got this, and it's a sheer achievement, honestly. So that is why the fact that all the assessments come from London and they're signed and sealed, they're done here, that is the reason why the London School of Economics feels so confident in awarding the same degree as what they do to their students in London. Now, one of the advantages of you sitting in Delhi and doing this exam here is the fact that the cost differential is there. The approximate school fees here is somewhere around 7 lakhs. And then, of course, there's the living cost as well if you're from out of station. But approximately 7 lakhs is what the cost of the education is here per annum. And if you calculate that, if you were to do it in London, you're literally paying somewhere around 75 lakhs. And as many of you know, of course, London is one of the most expensive cities to live in the world. So you get the same degree while sitting in here. And of course, Delhi is a vibrant city in itself, right? I mean, honestly, I used to teach at LSE in the main campus, and a little bit of it at at ISBF does remind me of LSE a little bit. You know, it's a tall rise. It's in the heart of Delhi. Of course, it's not the same experience, but it does have a very similar feel. And I can attest to that because I've been at both places. I worked at both places. So the cost differential is also a very important point to make. You're getting the LSE degree, the University of London degree, sitting right here. And of course, LSE is ranked number 5 for economics, number 4 for accounting and finance, and number 10 for business and management. I mean, it's second to none. Everybody is very familiar here with LSE, but these are just some of the rankings, so you get an idea of what you're getting. Now, these are the programs we offer. We have the BSc in Economics, we have the BSc in Economics and Finance, and the BSc in Economics and Management, Business and Management, Accounting and Finance. Now, for the top 2 programs for Economics, you do need Class 12 Math, but no other stream, okay? So your Class 10 Math is required, and the reason for that is that it's a very if you like economics, it's a very quantitative and statistical course. And so that's why grade 12 math is required for the first 2 degrees. As for the others, class 10 is sufficient, no other subject and no subject criteria required. Now, this is a really important point for anybody here who is interested in accounting and finance. Last year, we were working with the accredited body for accounting and finance, and any student who completes the accounting and finance program at our school has 8 out of 13 exemptions for the ACCA exams. If you come from that stream, you will know how important that is, because after that, you only have to sit 5 papers to complete your qualification as an ACCA accountant.